Day due dawn, dark days done, stable by the thought, spring steps sprung, hold on, incoming on rushing fun, test run your lung into the summer sun, attitudes relax as time elapses, at a seemingly quicker rate than perhaps is, actually happening, attractiveness increasing, being like this in one season is madness. Sunshine, human beings defeating their sadness. For the first time in weeks, people get out of their seats, but due to the heat, somebody collapses. I'm starting to see potential, but getting a step ahead. Essential to remember a winter shelter shed, a helter-skelter thread left credential, bygone beginning, no longer misled. My basic fundamental thinking foundation, borrow and lend to blend with a location, change pace, trace chameleon conversation, gathering ammunition to prolong elaboration, more power to the way you say and stay wayward, more hours in a day for those less laboured, amazing catered, stretch minutes sheltered from the rays which are making this day so good, a little too good because it's just an appetizer, summer's around the corner, will be due a surpriser, an earth rainwater meeting falling from higher, I had to spice it up, a brain I'm so tired. Heard someone describe how I feel as wired, guided through 8 bad months for 4 good. I'd like an 11-to-1 ratio, we all would. Hard to change that, so ease and adapt. On back, blinding blue stares right back, finding new cues and cruising to tracks. Hopefully routes through to a few new racks. I'm so impressed with the human summer mind, and even mine, May to September works fine. In the winter undermined, underhanded, unkind, I'm even able to handle the daily working grind. Less seldom people are feeling unwelcome. Feelings for females, it becomes harder to quell them. Propel them affections in a different direction. See if they stand under your winter inspection. Sun's first sight, curtain slides right, and I'm certain that we'll be seeing even more bright. Less burdens, more light, and social activities increasing with the decreasing daylight.
Physical symptoms. Physical symptoms. Relax and to giggle. Relax and to giggle. Physical symptoms. Physical symptoms. Relax and to giggle. Taking the drug.
Self-harm, there's no concern for your health. It's our first pint of the night and you're down in your 12th. Understandable that it helps you to relax yourself. You need to put it on the shelf, your bad habits. Contemplate before you mutilate, become an addict. Consuming legal plus classes ABC is tragic. Quick to state you don't need it but got to have it. Pack it, box it and now put it in the attic. While you're there you realise why you're in this situation. Same daily routine with a lack of stimulation. Complications arise during detoxification. Problem presented by paraphernalia association. Whether it be matches, vegan or social circle. Bad patches that we've all been in that really hurt you. All I try to do is look at this wider topic. Need to stay away from cross-referencing supersonic. Subject matter and second rung ladder chronic. Far better to relax and giggle. Let minds reset in the middle. Then analyse everything with your new eye microscopic. Third eye kaleidoscope. Tie-dye max hope. Flashing images feel good but don't rock the boat. Everyone's smiling, feeling amazing weight. Relating minds, spate of Tom Waits. Elating few thoughts creating. Top up with a hash spat. Should I have that? I don't feel so great.
Physical symptoms. Physical symptoms. Relax and to giggle. Relax and to giggle. Physical symptoms. Physical symptoms. Relax and to giggle. Taking the drug.
Wielding through A&E, bright light boundary. Broken down by your lack of rationality. Chemically affected, falsely selected nationality. Surely every experience goes this badly. Of course not, just stop but look at the mess. The problems, my friends, I think is over excess. You're restless, some stressed, others oversexed. Notch on the bedpost of their direct conquests. We all know the consequences, ignore the demented poor. Shut the door, but what do we do this for? Drugs and drink, a lot more brain to explore than you might think. Instinct, probably not, I feel too hot. Quick on your feet, don't drop, double vision. Only you can stop stop, now there's 4-1 will listen. The efficiency of your body and concept of reality is dependent on you saving your brain's reliability. Stability possible if we meet in the middle. Make it occasional and we could relax and giggle. There's enough time to divide and sample delight. Variety the spice, why do I spend nights?
Physical symptoms. Physical symptoms. Relax and to giggle. Relax and to giggle. Physical symptoms. Physical symptoms. Relax and to giggle. Take a drug.
First, there was darkness. Then came strangers. They were a race as old as time itself. They had mastered the ultimate technology, the ability to alter physical reality by will alone. They called this ability tuning. But they were dying. Their civilization was in decline. And so they abandoned their world, seeking a cure for their own mortality. Their endless journey brought them to a small blue world in the farthest corner of the galaxy. Our world.
Send an SOS, do we possess any finesse? Profession in a hurry, or my confession I worry about this profession. I'd like you all to be left with a lasting impression, an inclination of what might follow the elimination preliminary. Primarily close related like thermoluminescent dosimetry, yet it's distinctly distant in every instant instantly. A new swarm minimally produces new art form. I'm drawn by the opportunity to be reborn, torn like form to break away from the norm and not conform. You know I'm never stopping to mourn all those past paths, they've been scorned. There's no last laughs if you form the wrong solution. Stay intrude and exit early like a school reunion. Here comes another sleight of hand trick, you might think an illusion. I'm halfway down another unknown path, bathing in my own uncertainty. I stand still like photography. Monotony is present through the calendar. Aperture, focus, I'm always a challenger. Brandisher of skills that go unnoticed. Glass is half full, but you'll never find me hopeless. Word goes slightly before you insisted. Blood type be positive, I stay optimistic. Rhyme and poetry is now sacred and listed. Rhyme and poetry is now sacred and listed. Like past goals now seem out of reach. I grasp at that unrealistic promise of a union. Stay improving, exit early like a school reunion. Fusing all of your expectation, distortion, contort your message I was told. I'm confidently cold but never bold enough to feel omnipotent. Dominance unimportant, fold the prominent. Anonymous cabinet rest in place for their thought. The end of the journey for all that we've sought. Vibrant and intertwining like the new heights that we're climbing. Now above all those normal underlying. Formal or casual, can't keep up for trying in actual fact. It's a matter of substance and not aggressive rap. Capture that less raw and what's more pure. Isn't it best that you're all four standing upright than being on all fours? Too many false fours tonight and any night. Encores for anybody being violent on the mic. Eloquence and peak notes, silence is tight, but thought provocation is not seen as a delight. Lyrics should encompass topics around and among us. Incubine autumn fungus and all of those other wonders. A soul is affected by shortened summers, and you couldn't grasp the vast amount of numbers of things that they're planning, scanning for phasing. I'll be campaigning, crusading, dissuading the young market that they're aiming. Conditioning, sugar rush, no nutrition, nurturing. Society perched on one leg hurdling. Curdling souls are plenty, how empty, how full. Will we see eventually? No, we just take for granted, find out later. Now that slanted view holds no water. Demonstrator the slaughter. Adolescence sparks a new world order, and as we get older you see that we shoulder the burden. Carry an extra weight, demonstrate Bergen. Try to concentrate on leaving brighter every lighter. Conversation pieces for information insider. Healthy competition places, but there's only a few spaces. Don't get caught in steeple or rat races. Every time a line at first rhyme is misguiding. What style of rhyme is it that I am applying? Every cloud has a silver lining. What a finding, all of these vibrant and some of them are intertwining. Design rhyme patterns with a spin, unique in attention grabbing or a subtle back and track retracting. From impact and bass collapse in advanced action. A breath grow lantern standing in tandem with a dwindling random. Hand them an opportunity, usually have to grab them. On this occasion I went away lying. At least the last piece, the fast beats, one hand beats, vibrant and intertwining. Supplying the last bars of effortless message. Freedom of speech, bad tongue tethered.
Oh yeah.
Space beats about places I've been. I've never tasted treats from themes not seen. By my own unknown need I expanded my palate. First tongue taste magic. Sensory sensualism affects all of our individualism. Convert that to ink and quickly induce a racket. Cascading way back past destination classic. They laugh it off, was old, now new, not soft. Gastric flavours that forced one cough. They shape countries' behaviour, some of that's now lost. Exotic, they forgot it, preserve internet erotic. Worlds turning diabolically shambolic. Some overcome, growing number of alcoholics. Don't care for happiness and fun cause you've got it. Certain people look down on those who failed the grade. Went the wrong way, some of us get bent out of shape. That doesn't happen with money, but lives get misplaced. A person is torn and left broke, disgraced. You can't fix this with a strip of sellotape. Worldwide regarded as people's worst mistake. Half-baked, most guarded secret that's not great, but not knowing keeps half of the population awake. I encourage myself to ask why I look deeper, preferably with a melody that might strut speaker. A catchphrase I coin to bring joy to the annoyed. Everything we touch is somehow adjoined. Disappointed by your coy corresponding response. Their heads are too deep in the sand, just once. I'd like us all to stall for a minute, ask some bigger questions and see the truth within it. The combined power and energy of 7 billion minds could help us work out something serious about our lives. Half want money, but half of us seek more. But that collides with ideas most despise. Unsure of what we are all here for. Do we all have a role, and if so, who decides? I devise a nondescript Pictionary photo fit. None of it it true, hopefully nobody noticed it. The closest this came to running that risk was when the man added his added conversation twist. Many spent hours yearning for the bereaved, believed in so much but now we feel deceived. Conceived another goal to which I can take or leave. In which light do you see all that we've achieved? Bad day, bad vibes, world gets strangled. Good shape next day, bad vibes trampled. Handled and flung back in the face of those who've thrown. So proud and embarrassed of the ways I've grown.
Sorry as well, got Kelly Clarkson too. New music.
So tell me, what are the kinds of songs where when you listen to the lyrics, you go, yes, this is a song, and then suddenly you listen and you go, oh, this is just a beat, not a song.
Like playing an album with two good tracks, skipping through the build-up, the tracks and the impact, and I'm now composing the components to relax. So here's hoping that we'll see no judging on stats, but that's unrealistic. Statistics shape our futuristic, rustic, progressive and different. Taste came across slightly distant. You can't relate to this, maybe you should try the memories of an infant. There's no anorak on this keyword spotter. Inkbots inspired as they perspire through my jotter. You say what a swatch, well I say probably not. It's just that I prefer ideas with a traceable plot. Unremakeable and sometimes seen as questionable. Lateral thinking rooted in a syllable. Goes hand in hand like your first love. Fits like a glove and feels physical. Decipher if you might less lateral. My thinking angles lend from literal. Actual, spiritual, factual, even mineral. Ipso facto, physical time capsule. Every compound around that surrounds you defines, inspires, drowns and bounds too. And a solid sound achieved my dream remains. In the future might simplify by loosening these lyrical reins, ensuring my ideals stay the same. I won't be exposing physical pain to big change or huge gains. It simply pains me to see artistry being copied so directly, taken down a path that's been trodden already. My heavy set frame supports a face you'd forget. Hardy jet set, hearty lad, no regrets. Hopefully I'm heading for a level you accept. I'm hungry to honour and perfect these concepts.
Shit! I'm a good writer, you know. All I want is a chance to prove it.
We can't run out of ways to move rhyme forward, or nobody else will project any more words towards us. Drop a sloppy drum over cockney bass hum. I heard an Ersky MC rhyme 3, 4, 5 Juvenile message sprung among the young. That's not good beats, where I come from. But what's done is done, this continues, don't make beats. Bad beats bury those raps with the bad side of the 80s. Don't remake or glorify aggressive groups. You're creating a loose idea of their roots. Acute offshoots over loops introduce. No truth, now your production pollutes. 2 scoops of sugar over a bitter acid recipe. One of a number of ways that you could visualize the melody. A glittery, shiny disguise hiding no chemistry. Seemingly promising, just borrowing from history. You should use English and not preach RE. Or are you too cool for the school that you should now see? I may repeat but I do it with a means to an end. You've no clue, you simply pretend you've sown threads. You have low cred and you extend on trod treads.
In North Street.
Off the button, we follow Mr. Spoon. Button,
There's Button Moon, shining very brightly up in blanket sky.
Do then, hope to see you later. Whatever happens, don't have nightmares, do sleep well. self-destruct.